Okay, we back at it again for another video. Don't mind me, y'all. I'm feeling real crusty. It's a Sunday and I've been in the house sick all week, but that did not stop me from wanting to come to y'all to talk about a couple things. Okay, it's a new year. This is my paper so I can stay on track. But it's a new year, and as we start this new year, I know that a lot of you ladies, of course, got some new goals. I got some new goals myself. Your girl's always out of breath. I don't know why. But anyway, so we just want to jump right into it. I wanted to come to y'all because I be on Instagram and stuff. Y'all know I'm a lash tech. Well, I'm a lash tech. I've been on lashes for 2 years. I guess this is my 3rd year going on, and this is my 2nd year being a full-time lash tech. So your girl is really scared about this year, but it's okay because we gonna get through it together because I plan on posting more. But anyway, so I know that being a lash tech is pretty popular nowadays, and I just wanted to come to talk to y'all because I was like, okay, I need to make a video about this. But then I was on Instagram and I was seeing how, you know how like they be making the you know, when the people be having the classes and stuff, and they be like saying like how much lash techs makes and stuff. You know, this is what this video is about, because these are the things that you need to know before you decide to fully invest in yourself and becoming a lash tech. I feel like these is definitely some helpful things that will be just great to know, just to get a great feeling of it, because it's not what you think. The money is nice, it is, but it's not all peaches and cream, okay? It's a little oatmeal around here. It's a little oatmeal around here. Okay. So I think it's like 5 or 6 things. We're not gonna really number them down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because I could go on or I could stop. I could go on or I could stop. So okay, y'all ready? So definitely the first thing I definitely want to say is the unrealistic expectations when you start out. Okay. Now they be playing on Instagram. They be like, you know, become a lash tech, take my course. When you first start, let me see. $100 a client, you do 5 clients a week, $500 at the end of the month, blah, 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 blah. When you start off being a lash tech, look, that whole chart, you might as well just chalk it. I'm just letting everybody know that chart, you can chalk it. Because when you first start, number one, your work is not going to be that nice. So you're not going to be charging $100 for your first sets. You're not. I'm sorry. You're really not. So that whole little $100, $500 a week, your first week, you're not going to make, okay? When you first start off, your work is really going to be shitty. I'm just going to be honest. It might not be shitty. It might be really nice, but it's not going to be your best. You're going to be very much far from your best, especially if you start off classics. You know, a lot of people start off good with classic stuff, but it's like when you work on the model or you work on your mannequin head and you work on a live person, it's two totally different things. Two totally different things. Okay, so that little money that you're gonna make in the beginning, that's not it. So you really, when you start off, you really gonna be like, when I started off, you know, you lowball yourself because you want people to come in, you wanna get your clientele up, you wanna try to get familiar, you wanna put yourself out there, and you wanna practice your work. So when you first start off, you're gonna be making like, I think I started with $50 sets, $50 classes sets. And that was for a nice amount of time. That was for like a good month or 2, you know, get my foot out there, you know what I'm saying? Start doing more people, you know, because you're not going to be wanting to charge $100 when you still doing the classes set in 3 hours. Because who's doing that? Nobody. So, you know, you want to wait till your work get like, you know, a nice little under 2 hours, a little bit over 2 hours, not too bad. And then that's when you start adjusting your prices as you go. You don't start off with $100 sets. So I just wanted to myth bust, whatever they call it, what the hell they call it? Myth busters? No. Okay. Next, the expenses when you start your lash tech. When you start like your career or whatever. Whether you know you wanted to be a career or a side hustle, I feel like it's still a set amount of expenses that people don't really think about. Like, of course, you think about, okay, I need my lash big, I need my ring light, this is really the things. Like, I need my lash big, I need my ring light, I need tweezers, I need glue, I need lashes, I need a card, I need a pillow for my client's head to go on, Maybe you want the memory foam. Oh, hold on. Do you need the Sandy wipes? Do you need the lash bed protector cover? Do you need the whole cart? Now, the cart and this whole thing is a lot of money. I'm being real and raw with y'all. That's probably why I'm so hyped, because it's for real. Like, I'm not gonna say I wish, but like, I just wish I would have known a little bit better into what I was getting myself into, because like the startup money is probably like $500, give or take. Definitely take more, because your cart, you're going to need remover, you're going to need cotton swabs, you're going to need, and all this stuff is Amazon friendly, but it all adds up. And you don't just need one. Like when you buy lashes, you don't just need one lash. You need C curl, CC curl, D curl. I feel like that's a nice start off. I still work with those 3 curls. B curl, but C curl, C curl, and D curl. You're going to need 0.15s, you're going to need 0.18s. And this is just starting off. So you're not even doing volume lashes. And if you're starting off doing volume lashes, we can save that for another video. But so you're going to need those. You're going to need different diameters and different lengths. So just think about that. Then you're going to need tweezers. Well, I can't kind of use the same tweezers if I got back-to-back clients. So I need 2 pairs of tweezers. Oh, wait, how I'm going to clean my tweezers? You need soap, you need barbicide, and you need a sterilizer. But don't be fancy like me and want to get the little stuff. They make the glue come off the tweezers. When you get your tweezers glue stuck to the adhesive, you got to get that. You need cotton swabs. Like, it's the expenses. I just don't think that it's just a little bit. I'm not gonna go into all the expenses, but just don't think that it's just like a little bit of stuff, because you're gonna grow. So as you grow, you're gonna want better stuff. Like your glue is going to be expensive if you want nice glue. Now, if you want that cheap $20 Amazon glue, do you? But I'm just saying, then you're gonna want to shake up the glue bottle. You want to buy you a glue shaker. Like, them expenses is real. So that's also when you need to figure out if you want your business to be a business or a side hustle. Because if you want your stuff to be a business and you know that you want it to be a legit business, you're gonna have to make sure, this is like a sidebar, I'm gonna drop some knowledge on y'all a little bit, just like a little bit, because I don't know nothing much about it. But you want to make sure you keep a track of all that stuff that you buy in your startup, because when it's time for you to pay taxes, you want to write that stuff off so that you don't have to, write it off. If you don't know what a tax write-off is, then let me know. We can talk about this a little later. Okay, so after expenses, another thing that you need to think about, which I said already, is how your work is going to be. When you start off, your work is not going to be good, sis. It's not. I don't care how straight you put them lashes on that damn mannequin. Your work is not going to be good. And I'm not saying that your work is going to be bad, like, oh, you got bad work. I'm just saying this is something new. And something new, you're not going to be good at it. Like, you're not going to be a master at everything you do the first time you do it. So just have that into your head. Because when I first started, if I could put a picture in, I'm a hook y'all up. Picture right here. It's going to be a picture there. When I first started, that was my work. It took me 3 hours to do that work. And that's what happened. So, but then I didn't like it and I gave up, because I'm like, man, how do they even hold these tweezers? Mind you, I'm self-taught. So I'm like, how do they even hold these tweezers? Like, how, And then I gave up, and then 6 months later I tried. And then I'm like, oh, shoot, hold on. I'm a little bit better. And then I started and I finished. So just don't give up on yourself because you see how your work is. That's what I'm basically trying to say. Just don't give up on yourself. If you have a feel for it. Because I definitely would say try it first, before you go spend all that money on it. Because I know a lot of people that want to be lash techs, and then when they sit there, they be like, I ain't got the patience for it. It's too tedious. So before you spend that money, before you go spend that money, do me a favor. You can still take your course and stuff. But I always tell this to people. Go on Amazon. The same people where they get your course, when you go get that course and you go pay for that course, girl, they got your stuff on Amazon. So you go on Amazon. Go get the little kit. Is the lash tech kit, is the starter kit. Come with some cheap glue, some cheap lashes, cheap everything. Just get it and sit down and just get a feel for it. Watch a couple YouTube videos, get a feel for how, what I'm saying, and see if it's really your cup of tea. Now, if you do it and you be like, okay, I can really see myself doing this, I want to know a little bit more, then you go proceed with your class and buy all the stuff. But then, if you don't like it, then before you spend all that money that this is not for me. Because I know people that spend money and realize that doing lashes, and they all say it's too tedious and it takes too long. I don't have the patience. And that's fine. So yeah, so y'all got that part? Okay, cool. So the another thing you need to think about when you starting is the clientele, and that also ties into what I was saying in the beginning of the video about them charts that the lash girls be making and stuff, about how much you gonna make and stuff. Like clientele is, I'm not like it. I could say it depends on who you are, because you know, like popularity always kind of wins or whatever. But if you just regular, not regular, but you know what I'm trying to say. But listen, if you just regular, you just starting off, your client, it ain't gonna be popping. That's what I'm just trying to say. It ain't gonna be jumping, girl. You gotta go get those clients. You gotta go get those clients. You gonna have a couple, one or two, but your clientele not gonna be like this if you not motherfucking waiter. Okay. So that's what I was saying about that chart. Get 5 clients a week. You might not even get 5 clients your first week. I was hyped when I got 5 clients in 1 week. Because who ain't gonna be the best lash tech? Me. So yeah. So just think about your clientele. You know, you're definitely gonna have to go out there, put yourself out there, step out your comfort zone to get clients and stuff to where you want to feel comfortable and stuff like that. So that's another reason why when you start off, your prices is not gonna be that high, because you want to get your people in. You want to get people in. All right. Next thing is the brand establishment. Okay. So when it comes to brand establishment, you gotta think about what you want. Like what kind of vibe you want your brand to feel like when you start doing lashes. Like, you know, besides the lash name and lash colors and lash logo, how do you want the vibe to feel like? What do you want the brand to stand on? Do you want it to be luxury? Do you want it to be sophisticated? Do you want it to be affordable? Do you want it to be all of those things? Okay, so you want to think about the aesthetic. You want to think about your colors. You want to think about the vibe that you're going for. You want to think about the content. And this is really things to think about, because without content, you're not going to grow. You're not going to get no clients. Like, you got to show your work. So you got to think about your content, you know. And of course, I'm going to put videos out there and stuff about content, because, you know, you got informative content, you got creative content, you know, so you got to definitely switch it up. So that's something else to think about. Like, when you're a lash tech, you got to manage that Instagram. And at Instagram, if you don't do nothing to your Instagram, you're not going to get nothing in return. So maybe I'll make another video about content, kind of growing your Instagram. So yeah, just think about your brand establishment and kind of what you want to do. Make sure that you being thorough. Oh, please, ladies, please. Nobody's going to want to go to somebody rinky dink, and nobody's want to go to somebody that's half-assed. Okay, think about how you spend your money, and try to, you know, try to model that kind of brand that you would want to spend your money for. Like, you're not gonna go nowhere. Like, they ain't got no business cards. They ain't got no Instagram. I always gotta text her to book. Like, I can't book in my own convenience. Like, it looks so messy here. Like, just think about all of that and stuff like that. Think about that stuff. I feel like that's it. That's all I really wrote on my paper. So that's what we're gonna go with, because we're new to this, and y'all gonna love me because I love y'all. But yeah, so before you become a lash tech, definitely just think about those things. It's definitely a rewarding career if you put the work up forth for it. So definitely get a feel about it, if it's for you or not. And I hope that these things give you a different insight on what you may see in other videos. And if you did, you know what I'm saying, give your girls a thumb up. And I said that wrong. Give me a thumb up, though. Thumbs up. Sometimes I think I'm illiterate, but I'm very smart, so it doesn't matter. But give me a thumb up. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be posting more videos about being a lash tech and life of a lash tech. I'm about to get a TikTok, y'all, so then y'all can see me on TikTok, because I really don't like Instagram. But yeah, so I hope that I helped you guys out. And if I did, just leave me like a little comment. You know what I'm saying? My lash thing is a pixie, so you know what I'm saying? Type in pixie in your Apple phone and put a pixie down there if I helped y'all out. And I'll see y'all next time.